Fei Lao requesting immediate reinforcements at City Hall.
This is Kelso. Move! Get to cover!
Stay down, asshole.
Keep hiding behind that tank!
I extracted some of the survivors, but there are still people trapped inside the building. Be careful. We got hit with a bioweapon. Masks on at all times.
Follow me. We've got to get up there. Take out that hostile!
You can't hide in there forever, Division! Your friends need...
Kelso, get inside City Hall and secure the wounded. I'll send help as soon as I can.
Agent, we can climb in through the roof. Follow me.
Contaminated area. Unknown biological compound detected. Entering contaminated area.
This is bad. Isaac's readings are off the charts. Sweep the building and keep an eye out for survivors. We need to get down there. Come on! Lau, we've reached City Hall. I'm with the survivors.
The Haven settlement is sending medics. Make sure the area is secure before they arrive.
It's gotta be Rikers coming into the basement. Agent, cover us while I get these people out.
Keep your mask on.
I can barely breathe in this thing!
Dragoff said you want to live? Keep your fucking mask on.
What was that?
Time to make this fucking dead!
Rest in pieces!
Agent, this is Lau. There's a surveillance system in the basement. We need to find out who is responsible for the attack. See if you can recover the tapes.
Active server detected. Downloading. contaminated area.
After Coney Island, we knew Kaner was working on some kind of virus, but I didn't think he could weaponize it this fast. We should have prepared for this.
Lau, the medics have arrived. They're extracting the survivors.
Meet me at the Haven settlement. I'll send you the coordinates. We have a lot to talk about.
All right.
The survivors have been extracted. City Hall is clear. Let's regroup in the park and go to Haven. We got incoming. I need you up here.
Exiting contaminated area.
God damn it! Nice to see you in one piece. Agent Lau sent us Haven's coordinates. Let's go. It's strange being here, where it all started. I guess you build up a picture in your mind. You assume it had to be a perfect storm for everything to go so wrong. But the more you look at it, the more you realize this could have happened anywhere. Amherst just chose New York. Careful, Agent. Looks like there's trouble up ahead. Get to cover. Aim for their fuel tanks. That should slow them down. Let's go!
Assistance needed.
Come on, we've got to keep moving. I heard some pretty messed up things about the cleaners back in DC. They seem to think the only way to save this city is to burn everything that could be contaminated. It's hard to believe they were regular people before the outbreak.
Get to Haven as soon as you can. Just don't expect a warm welcome. The guy in charge, Paul Rhodes, isn't happy to see me.
Get back!
We're here to speak with Rhodes.
You're not welcome here. We've taken in enough agents. It never ends well for us. Get back!
Let him in. Rhodes wants to hear what they have to say.
Fine.
Welcome to Haven. This settlement was founded a few months back by some ex-JTF and civilian volunteers. They're calling themselves the Peacekeepers. It's the safest place in Lower Manhattan. They've got security, food, supplies, you name it. The fact that they're still going and haven't been run over by the Rikers or the Cleaners, it's pretty impressive.
This way, Agent.
But they're not very fond of the Division, which is why we need to convince them to help us while we go after Keener. Come see me in Rhodes' office. He's not my biggest fan. Too much history there. Hopefully we can convince him to let us stay.
You go ahead. I'll check in on the survivors.
Fuck that! The Division had its chance.
We need somewhere to regroup.
Find somewhere else.
How do you know Haven isn't Keener's next target?
Are you kidding me? You'll make us a target.
We can keep you safe.
Of course you can. Just like Hell's Kitchen. I'm not gonna fall for that shit again.
We're fighting the same fight here.
You know what? Our situation's a fuck-ton better than it ever was back in Midtown. These people feel safe.
You're right. The situation feels better for you now. But feeling safe doesn't mean you are safe.
It's getting pretty rough out there, Paul. But it's your decision.
Do what you need to take care of Keener. And then I want you out. All of you.
Keener is our main target, but right now, his whereabouts are unknown.
That bastard's hiding somewhere in the city, planning his next move.
Based on the footage you found in City Hall, we've managed to get leads on the other 4 rogue agents.
Theo Parnell, tech specialist and conspiracy theorist.
His whereabouts are unknown, but we think he is linked to the surveillance drones we've been tracking around the city. One was recently shot down in Civic Center. We need you to recover the drone. You might be able to find him from the metadata.
Vivian Conley, explosives expert and a high-ranking leader for the Cleaners.
We've been getting reports of increasingly aggressive Cleaner attacks in 2 bridges. Check in with the local peacekeepers. They've been tracking their movements.
James Dragov, heavy weapons expert, and the acting leader of the Rikers here in Lower Manhattan.
He's holed up in a fortified compound in Wall Street. We've had some agents looking for a chink in his armor for some time now. Check in with the local safe house for more info.
Javier Kajika, tactical operations expert.
He's a ghost, but he leaves a remarkable signature. We've had reports of a number of patrols being ambushed in Battery Park. We're pretty sure it's Kajika. Best bet would be to follow his trail and see where it leads. There's no time to waste. Going after any of these targets will bring us closer to Keener.
In the meantime, we'll do what we can from Haven to support you. Good luck, Agent.
Another agent has joined your group.
Parnell was an RPA pilot before he went rogue, so he knows drones inside and out.
We think he's been using heavily customized drones to spy for Keener.
A peacekeeper managed to shoot one down, and we'd like you to check out the crash site for anything that could lead us back to Parnell.
Two Bridges was one of the areas that held out the longest after the outbreak. Many of the locals refused to leave their homes and move into Sarah camps. They tried to set up neighborhood community centers rather than relying on the government. Most of them didn't make it. With the cleaners and the other factions wreaking havoc in the area, it was never really sustainable. These days, only a few remain. You're heading into the Civic Center, former headquarters for government and law enforcement agencies. But I really do mean former. There were widespread protests and riots here in the early days of the outbreak. Now, it's more like a memorial to the society we lost.
Nearby signal detected.
You're coming up on the drone. Dig out that transceiver, and we'll see where it takes us.
Hostile control point identified. Agent incapacitated. Agent down. Agent.
Parnell was an RPA pilot before he went rogue, so he knows drones inside and out.
We think he's been using heavily customized drones to spy for Keener.
A peacekeeper managed to shoot one down, and we'd like you to check out the crash site for anything that could lead us back to Parnell.
Nearby signal detected.
You're coming up on the drone. Dig out that transceiver, and we'll see where it takes us.
Electronic device detected. Hostile control point detected.
Keener, come in.
This is Keener. What are we looking at, Theo?
2 guards on regular rotations, 6-hour shifts. They're JTF, not agents. Should be easy enough to handle.
Perimeter?
Roaming patrols every hour. 4 to 6 man squads. Again, shouldn't be a problem.
And the building?
Isaac had the schematics for the building. I've mapped out a clear path to where Conley should plant the payload to do maximum damage to the building's infrastructure.
Great work, Theo. I don't know what
Transceiver secured. Downloading comms protocols.
Recovering that transceiver is a good start, but we need more data if we're gonna locate Parnell.
I had an agent drop off their latest surveillance report at a community nearby. There should be some relevant data in there.
You should be able to cross-reference the two, then isolate patterns that will point us in the right direction. Recovering that transceiver is a good start, but we need more data if we're gonna locate Parnell.
I had an agent drop off their latest surveillance report at a community nearby. There should be some relevant data in there.
You should be able to cross-reference the two, then isolate patterns that will point us in the right direction.
Portable electronic device detected.
Well, I didn't expect to see you here this late. I might say the same thing about you, Captain. This is the only time I can get some reading done.
Well, don't let me bother you. I'm just filing some papers. I won't be long.
Oh, I don't mind the company. How are you holding up?
It's hard, but we have to keep going.
You're not helping anyone if you burn yourself out. You need to take a break once in a while.
Of course. I'll just finish this and go straight to bed.
If you need help falling asleep, I've got a nightcap for you.
Tolstoy?
Great storyteller. But on most nights, all I need is 2 pages and I'll be off to the land of Nod. Figuratively, of course.
Thanks, Father. Have a good night.
Hostile control point nearby. Heavily armed hostiles guarding location nearby. Electronic device detected. Detected. Location guarded by heavily armed hostiles.
I can't see him from here.
Damn it, I got a mine after me!
They're on me!
We did good here today. Well, this sucks.
Heavily armed hostiles guarding location nearby.
I know you're working with someone.
Careful, Faye. You don't want to make Isaac upset. If you hit me like that again, he'll think you've gone rogue. You teamed up with the JTF. We do what we have to.
You got a concussion?
You're the one who isn't thinking straight. What's your mission, Agent? To save what remains?
To ensure survival. That we live on. That when we finally get back on our feet, there is something left to stand on.
Cool story, Faye. And how's that working out for you?
It's hard. But we're stable.
Sure. For now. What about next week? Or the week after? Or when you haven't had a Sarah delivery for months and the medicine runs out and the people who work together so well right now turn on one another? What are you gonna do then, Faye?
We will adapt. We will work together and find a way to move forward.
And when they steal your tech and turn your turrets against you, what'll you do then, Faye?
What I have to, Alicia.
I'm doing the same. You're not there yet, but you'll see we're the same.
I'm not like you. I'm not a traitor.
I'm not a traitor. I'm effective. I can see where this is going and who can actually make a change. You'll figure it out eventually. Or you'll die. Either way, my boys will find me soon enough, and then you'll need to make a choice.
What choice is that?
To let me go. Or see if you're good enough to take on my team.
Detected. Location guarded by heavily armed hostiles. Heavily armed hostiles guarding location nearby.
Got you now!
Detected. Location guarded by heavily armed hostiles. Incoming hostiles detected.
Rhodes told us the Peacekeepers and Two Bridges have been tracking cleaner movements for the past few days. This is our best bet to learning more about Conley.
She's deep in bed with the cleaners. If we poke around in that nest enough, we're bound to find a trace of her.
Portable device detected.
I've got reports that the Peacekeepers are trying to take a Rikers control point. Give them a hand and see what you can find out from them.
Hostile control point identified.
Hey man, what are you doing?
Right this second.
With these strays, you got a thing for firemen?
They seem like decent people in a bad situation.
There's a lot of decent people in bad situations on this fucking island. We're gonna give them an armed escort too?
Maybe, if I decide they deserve one.
I don't get a say in this.
No, you don't.
Hostage situation nearby.
Rhodes told us the Peacekeepers and Two Bridges have been tracking cleaner movements for the past few days. This is our best bet to learning more about Conley.
She's deep in bed with the cleaners. If we poke around in that nest enough, we're bound to find a trace of her.
Deal with them all!
They might think twice in the future.
Rhodes told us you're looking for a rogue agent working with the cleaners. Yeah, we've seen her. She's sneaky, but still seems to go out on missions.
Sounds like Conley's been busy.
Head to the community and see what they've found. We're getting warmer.
There's a hot meal waiting for me when this watch is over.
Hostile control point nearby. Got it. Portable electronic device detected.
I used to feel so weak.
Admitting that makes you strong.
You been to therapy?
Just those mandated psych evals.
What a crock of shit, right?
Do you think you're a narcissist?
If I say yes, I'm a narcissist. But I can be rehabilitated. Maybe. If I say no, I'm still a fucking narcissist. You can't win with other people. They twist everything you say. Well, they never really stop moving. They would never clear someone like Fei Lao. Or you. Jesus, they have no idea how powerful you are. I'm not powerful. I'm just a guy who sees the big picture.
Device detected.
Please tell me you've got good news, Faye.
Afraid not. The network's still down.
We're losing people out there. We need to get you guys back to full strength again.
There's an active protocol. We've sent agents from all over the country to DC. We're doing everything we can.
Isn't there anything we can do here to help, to speed things up?
If we could, we would have done it already. Whoever attacked the network knew what they were doing. They hit it right in the nerve center.
So, that's it then? The division's done?
We're never done, Roy. We adapt and overcome. We find solutions in the face of adversity. Call the others. It's time to talk strategy. Who are you working with?
Still haven't figured it out. Thought you were better than this.
I just want to confirm it.
You scared?
Never.
You should be.
We took out the LMB. I'm not afraid of Black Tusk.
So you are as smart as you pretend to be.
I'm a lot of things. You shouldn't underestimate me. Now, tell me about your first meeting with Schaefer.
How do you know about Schaefer?
Sounds like Conley's been busy.
Head to the community and see what they've found. We're getting warmer.
Hostiles guarding location nearby. Electronic device detected.
How are you holding up, Roy?
Fine.
You know, it's a sin to lie to a priest.
Yes, Father, sorry. Some days are better than others. Today has been one of the bad ones.
What's bothering you?
Guilt, I suppose.
What do you have to feel guilty about?
I just don't feel that I deserve to be here when so many people who've served under me are not.
How many do you think would be lost if you weren't still here?
I've made mistakes, Father, huge mistakes. It just made everything worse.
You can't punish yourself for the past. All you can do is try to make amends in the future. And every day you're doing that, Roy. Every day you keep these people safe. Every day you wake up and keep going. You are making amends for the sins you inherited.
I just don't know that it'll ever be enough. ATF pulled back, and the first wave was launched. I shouldn't have let them do that to those Asians.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles. Hostiles guarding location nearby. Hostile broadcast picked up. Hostile broadcast detected.
greedy fucks got him.
Hostiles. Detecting additional hostile contacts. Immediate medical assistance needed.
I thought I put you in shit. Here's your ticket, fucker.
Access key detected.
We got this!
Coming for you.
We won?
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Lost one!
Incoming hostiles detected. Serious trauma detected. Agent out of action. Agent deceased. Agent down.
You're heading into the financial district, home of the old world's most powerful economies. Look where that got them. The area was devastated by a hurricane a few months back. It hasn't looked the same since. Be careful playing around in the mud.
My fingernails.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
You fucking see what you're making me do?
Hostage is dead. All hostages are deceased. picked up.
Leader of the Cleaners. No other group in this city is as well prepared as we are. We have fuel, infrastructure, manpower. We can keep you safe and well fed. Together, we can save the city. The area is now under investigation. It's not too late to step forward and turn yourself in. Any unreported contamination will be destroyed. This is Conley, leader of the Cleaners. No other group in this city is as well... Together, we can save the city. This area is now under investigation. It's not too late to step forward and turn yourself in. Any unreported contamination will be destroyed. Leader of the Cleaners. No other group in this city is as well prepared as we are. We have fuel, infrastructure, manpower. We can keep you safe and well fed. Together, we can save the city.
Dragov's got Wall Street completely locked down. But we've had agents scouting his compound for weak points.
There's always one.
Check in with the local community. The agents used it as a safe house and have leftover reports behind for other agents.
Good. The city is still rampant with disease. It's only until we decontaminate it all, then we can build something new. It's not too late to step forward and turn yourself in. Any unreported contamination will be destroyed.
Hostile broadcast detected.
yourself in. Any unreported contamination will be destroyed. This is Conley, leader of the Cleaners. No other group in this city is as well prepared as we are. We have fuel, infrastructure, manpower. We can keep you safe and well fed. Together, we can save the city.
Portable device detected.
Be here.
I got this one! I only wanted to say that! We did it!
You're a good agent.
I'm a great agent.
You're rogue. You betrayed the division.
Just because my watch is red, it doesn't mean I've gone rogue.
That's exactly what it means.
No, it means that Isaac is not as smart as his programmer thought he was.
You're working with Black Tusk.
So are a lot of people. Black Tusk isn't the problem. Being a good little foot soldier and ignoring what has to be done is the problem.
You're off mission, Alicia.
No, Faye. You're the one who's off mission. We were recruited because we're adaptable. We can problem solve and have critical thinking skills.
We are supposed to be autonomous. We're supposed to think for ourselves and find solutions to complex problems with limited resources. And part of finding solutions is recognizing what can be exploited and deciding whether the risk is worth the reward.
You've already lost everything, Faye. Why are you still holding on to this childish notion that being loyal to the division is still the right thing to do?
This community leaves a lot to be desired when it comes to security, but at least they have an open-door policy.
Lau! Come in! Come in, Lau!
This is Agent Lau.
We've been attacked! The Rikers attacked the Hell's Kitchen settlement!
Is everyone okay?
No! It's a disaster! They breached the perimeter!
How?
Turrets were offline! They must have cut the power or something!
God damn it. What about the patrols?
They were between shifts!
What do you mean, between shifts?
They were sleeping! We didn't have enough guards! The Rikers must have noticed the pattern!
God damn it, my sister?
I don't know! We haven't been able to get a hold of her!
I'm on my way.